What's up everybody, it's me ThomasTubeHD and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about SMP members' history in joining factions, countries and alliances of the Dream SMP. Now before we get into the video, I want to tell many new people that there are already many Dream SMP maps videos that already covers a lot of other topics of what this series will mostly talk about. So watch those videos after this one if you are interested. Also, we're not going to be talking about things on maps, but what we are going to talk about are the Dream SMP members' history in joining the server's factions, countries, and alliances. And in order to talk about every SMP member on the server, this is going to be a 4-part video, so the next part will be coming out very soon. And in order to do this more efficiently, we are going to talk about every SMP member's history record in the order of when they joined the Dream SMP. And we're going to start off by talking about what factions and countries they have been a part of ever since they joined the Dream SMP, before talking about alliances at the very end. And since there are literally over 30 people to go over, this is going to be a long topic to go through. So go get some snacks or whatever, and we're going to dive right into this. Dream. Dream is the first member and also the creator and founder of the Dream SMP. He was part of the Great Dream SMP for a long time, since the very beginning to the present day. Even when the Great Dream SMP isn't canonically a nation until Lamberg declares independence. And although he is now imprisoned, the Great Dream SMP is the only nation he has ever been part of, but he also joined a number of alliances before going to jail, including Great Dream SMP Poktopia Pack, the Great Dream SMP Mamberg Pack, the Mamberg Defense Force, and Team Chaos. George. George is the second member and also the co-founder of the server. George is a very boring member and was not part of much lore, but he did join many countries. They are of course the Great Dream SMP, who he was part of until Kinoko Kingdom is found and he joined that and left the Great Dream SMP. While he was still part of the Great Dream SMP, he is also briefly part of Lamberg during the election and still was when it became Mamberg. And after Lamberg is reformed, he also founded Rapids with Sapnap and Quackity, and today he is part of Chaos' new nation called Kinoko Kingdom. George also joined a few alliances, including Team Chaos and the Swag 2020 political coalition. Callahan. Callahan is the third member of the SMP. Much like Dreaming George, he has been part of the Great Dream SMP since the very beginning, but unlike Dreaming George, Callahan joined fewer alliances, which the only one he had joined is the Lamberg Doomsday Defense Force. Sapnap. Sapnap is the fourth member to join the server. Much like his other Dream Team friends, Sapnap has been part of the Great Dream SMP from the start. Whilst doing so, he was also part of Rutenbeckville, but then was part of Mamberg as resident of Rutenbeckville when Rutenbeckville was annexed into Mamberg, and still was when it became Lamberg again. He also founded Rapids along with George and Quackity, which he later left all of them, including the Great Dream SMP, after his fiancée, Carl, created Kinoko Kingdom and joined that. Much like Dream, Sapnap also joined some of the same alliances, including Team Chaos and the Mamberg Defense Force. But unlike Dream, Sapnap also joined the Lamberg Doomsday Defense Force and the Freedom Coalition. Awesamdude. Awesamdude, much like the Dream Team, was part of the Great Dream SMP from the very beginning, but then left it. After that, he joined a new nation which he, Badboyhalo, and Amphros founded, called the Badlands, and was part of it ever since. And today, he is also part of Las Novadas, a new nation created by Quackity. Awesamdude also was part of a lot of alliances, including the Poktopia Balance Pack, the Pokback Army, the Eggpire, who he was a double agent in it, Team Chaos, the Freedom Coalition, and also Pro Omelette. Alyssa. Alyssa is the first female SMP member on the server. Much like the first few SMP members we talked about, she has been part of the Great Dream SMP since the very beginning, and still was to this day. She hasn't joined any alliances or other countries since she is very inactive, but was still confirmed to be active on the server. Ponk. Ponk, much like the Dream Team, was part of the Great Dream SMP since the very beginning, and still was today. Whilst part of it, he joined Lamberg, but after Lamberg was formed out of it, Ponk left Lamberg and joined Poktopia. And soon after the war, he rejoined Lamberg after it is recreated, and after Lamberg is gone, he joined the Empire after being corrupted, and was part of it ever since. Ponk also joined some alliances besides the Empire, including the Lamberg Doomsday Defense Force and the Freedom Coalition. Badboyhalo. Badboyhalo, much like the other people I talked about from the start, was part of the greater Dream SMP since the very beginning, but soon left it after having bad relations with Lamberg, and along with Frost and Awesamdude, founded the Badlands and was part of it ever since. Whilst doing so, he founded the Empire and was also part of it to this day. Bad also joined a number of alliances besides the Empire, including the Poktopia Badlands Pack, the Pokbag Army, Team Chaos, and the Freedom Coalition.